Hello and a very warm welcome to another exciting episode of IFMA on Air. I'm your host Trisha Shetty, and today's episode dives into one of the most fascinating transformations in our industry, the rise of luxury designer fans. To have a detailed insight, we are joined by Deepak Bansal, president at Havells India Ltd, and a seasoned business leader with over 2.5 decades of experience in stirring high growth consumer centric businesses. A commerce graduate from Sri Ram College of Commerce and a chartered accountant, Deepak blends strategic foresight with hands on leadership across diverse business functions. At Havells, he leads core business verticals, driving transformation through innovative go to market strategies, operational excellence, and organization wide change management initiatives. Prior to Havells, Deepak played a pivotal role at LG Electronics, where he sharpened his expertise in managing large scale competitive consumer businesses. Mr. Deepak, we're so excited to have you with us on the show.
Thank you, Trisha. It is really exciting to be part of this show, especially when the topic is so close to my heart: design, innovation, and fans. Today, fans have evolved from utility to identity, from necessity to almost like a lifestyle statements.
Absolutely, Mr. Bansal. A fan is just beyond functionality today, and it's so good to see that it's an expression of lifestyle and luxury. And it's remarkable to see how designs are such a key differentiator today.
Indeed.
So, to begin with, Mr. Bansal, the Indian fan market has long been dominated by conventional models.
Yes.
But recently, we've seen a remarkable shift. Could you share what's driving this change towards luxury fans today?
So, Trisha, there are multiple factors which are driving the luxury fans today. Let's start with the consumer. Consumer is getting more style conscious, more design conscious, more technology conscious. Not just that, the rising household income and the urbanization is supporting the cause of luxury designer fans. From a manufacturer perspective also, brands are coming up with aspirational products which induces excitement to the consumer. And not just that, even at a retailer space, the retailers are creating such an environment which is like maybe thematic, maybe otherwise also, which excites a consumer, a shopper to buy luxury fans.
Looks like our fans have now decided to make a fashion statement.
Yeah.
So, Mr. Bansal, our listeners who are new to this category, how do you define luxury designer fans, and how big is this market today?
So, Trisha, luxury designer fans, the market would range around 2 million units a year and growing at a CAGR of almost 30%. Generally, the price segment, which is defined as upwards of 15,000, and it can go to 100,000 rupees also. Not just that, the consumers are more design conscious, they are technology seekers, the material that they are using, it is also of a premium quality, which we see.
So, fans aren't just cool today, they're actually couture.
Yeah.
Mr. Bansal, who is the target consumer for luxury fans? Is this segment limited to ultra premium purchases and homes, or are you seeing interest beyond that?
So, how I would see it, it is not just the luxury, the aspirational segment which is looking at. It is at multiple layers. So let us start with the rising household income. What we are seeing is in tier 1 cities, the upper middle class are also looking forward to luxury designer fans. They want to upgrade their houses. And similar is the case where we see the aspiration which is getting built up in tier 2 and tier 3 cities also. Maybe likes of Surat, Coimbatore, Lucknow, so on and so forth. What we are seeing is they get excited to maybe copy what is happening in the metro cities. That is one part of it. Even what we see is that the other segments who are looking forward to this is also technology enthusiasts who are looking at a smart-led solutions, smart product-led solutions. Not just that, there are designers who are looking for theme-based solutions. And also what we see is even at a B2B segment level, people who are making small hotels, small retail chains, they are also looking at this luxury segment.
So fans are now moving from bungalows to boutiques, from hotels to bara, they're everywhere.
Yeah.
Some of these fans are practically a work of art. we even saw models with Indian carvings and children's themes. Are we seeing fans becoming a part of our home decor?
So, Trisha, how I see things are is that the personalization, the customization is need of the hour. So, it is no longer one size fits all. So, what we are seeing is a lot of theme based fans are coming in. Like when we talk about theme being the children, then the bright colors are there. Not just that, the space solutions, the space tech solutions, it seems like it is a space around. That sort of solutions are provided by fans. When we talk about children themes, it is also a jungle theme which is there. So the various themes within the children theme which is there. Similarly, cultural continuity is becoming the need of the hour for the consumer. So what we are seeing is even heritage and cultural thoughts are built in the fans. Like there are motifs called like peacock or tiger, the Indian motifs which are there, or say historical monuments or say Havells which are there as a theme for the heritage sites. So this sort of themes are being built in fans. Last but not the least, I also feel that the eco space is also there. People are looking for those maybe ecologically better looking fans in terms of the uniqueness. When we talk about the petal shaped blades are there. So those sort of themes are also coming up.
So it's not selfies are not just for us; they're for fans also today.
Yes.
So, Mr. Bansal, luxury today is not just about how something looks, it's also about how it feels. And in this case of fans, sometimes what makes them luxurious is what you don't hear. Tell us more about the innovation about noise reduction.
Wonderful. So silence is not empty. It gives lot of messages. So, Trisha, you will be surprised to know I saw a research somewhere where they say is 2 minutes of silence is much better than an hour of the music, the calm music which is there. So, silence in itself has a essence which is there, and it has not just physically, it also induces emotionally. Physically, you get sound sleep, you have lower blood pressures. From emotionally, when we say it is a big stress buster also. How fans has evolved in this space. uh, there was a time when conventional fans used to have a decibel of almost 60 decibel, and today the luxury fans which we are seeing have a decibel of maybe 20 to 30. So for your reference, 40 is the decibel for libraries. So you can very well understand how this is making a profound impact for the consumer when it is about the silent fans.
That's really interesting, Mr. Bansal, because who could have imagined that the sound of silence would be the anthem for fans?
Yes.
So many of these fans are doing more than just circulating air. They're lighting up rooms, syncing with smart homes, and even responding to our users' behavior.
Yeah.
How is this multifunctionality shaping this category?
So as I mentioned, light. Uh, as I mentioned, sound. Similar is the work of light which is happening in the fan. Uh, what is happening is there are underlight fans which are actually light impacts the biological clock of a human being. So when I take it as an analogy, when we talk about sunlight, the white light which we see in the morning induces a sense of inspiration, excitement. In the afternoon, you see a neutral light which gives focus, and in the evening you see warm light, which actually gives you more comfort. So is in the fans. What we are seeing is the smart integration of light in fans is giving the same impact. It is mimicking the same impact which is there, uh, which we see from the sunlight. So a dimmable, tunable solution gives the same impact like that of the sun rays.
Coming to a very important point, sustainability is now no longer just optional, it's a core value. How are luxury designer fan segment addressing this growing problem?
So very good question, Trisha. So what I'll say is ESG at one point in time, when we say about sustainability, environment, or governance, this used to be more, I'll say, this used to be more mandated earlier. Today, it is mandated by the consumer. So today, so I'll share a research. Research shows that 73% of Gen Zs would like to buy a brand or a product which matches with their thought process in terms of the sustainability. So that is the need of ESG which is there, and how fan industry is transforming or taking it, or designer fans are taking it into consideration is with the introduction of BLDC fans, so which are highly energy efficient. They save energy to the extent of 65% as compared to the conventional fans. So conventional fans, they used to operate at almost 70 to 80 watts per hour. Today the BLDC fans are ranging between 30 to 40. So that is the level of impact which has been created by the introduction of BLDC fans, which almost contributes today maybe 25% of the ceiling fan industry. And having said that, there are also products are being used with recycled waste, recycled plastics, and not just that. Also, if we talk about eco space, the profound impact that is made by a smart product in terms of comfort and convenience also supports the societal part of the ESG.
So fans aren't just cool today, they're also conscious.
Yeah.
Lastly, Mr. Bansal, where do you think that this segment is heading in the next 5 years?
Yeah.
What trends or innovations should we watch out for?
So while we covered number of trends which are there, I'll just summarize and think. I think the major trend setters which are going to be there, even for next 3 to 5 years down the line. One is the smart integration of the products. When we say the smart integration of the products, it includes the IoT based, the artificial intelligence based. Today there are smart sense based products who sense the temperature of your body and adjust the fan speed accordingly. So those sort of products are there. So the smart integration will be a big trend setter equation moving down the line. Fans will be looked at as a wellness product. With the growing economy, we always see that the wellness becomes the top of mind for the consumer, and so will be the fans. So when I talk about fans as this wellness product, this includes the fans with air purification, or maybe there will be humidifiers or dehumidifiers in fans, and so on and so forth. There will be more heaters which will be included as a part of fans. Today we talk about fans which are all reverse rotation, which impacts the temperature of a house, which does not just cools but also warms the air. So those sort of innovations will be there in terms of when we see it as a wellness product. Coming from a trend setter in terms of the smart integration, the wellness, the third major part which will be there would be hyper personalization. So as we are talking about those themes, customization will become the way forward. So people will be more enthused to take those aesthetically led products which they can tailor made as per their needs. So that will be there. And needless to mention, the last part, sustainability will remain non compromising. So the entire fan space will keep on working on ESG because this is not now a mandate but a ask from the consumer.
So looks like from AI to art collabs, fans are now heading to fashion weeks and tech expos at the same time. That was a fascinating deep dive into the world of luxury designer fans, a world where art meets utility, where craftsmanship meets cooling, and where innovation meets design. A heartfelt thank you to you, Mr. Bansal, for coming here and telling us about the opportunity and nuances of luxury fans.
Thanks, Risha. Pleasure is all mine. It is always great to share and learn from the industry. Thank you.
And a thank you to our listeners for tuning in to IFMA on Air. Stay with us for more such insightful conversations with the leaders shaping the future of India's fan ecosystem. Catch you in the next breeze of insights.